Tonight, senior federal law enforcement officials tell NBC News they're searching the Nashville area home of 63-year-old Anthony Quinn Warner. They're looking for evidence in connection with the Christmas morning crime. A possible clue, officials say, a Google Street View image of the address shows an RV as an identical match of the same vehicle Nashville police say was used in the bombing that rocked Music City. The explosion authorities call intentional, shattered windows, smashed through doors, and damaged nearly 40 downtown buildings. The blast coming from an RV parked near the AT&T transmission building and right outside the home of Betsy Williams, who woke to the sound of gunshots, then heard a strange voice coming from the vehicle.
And it was a mechanized, computerized female voice.
And what did it say?
It said, "Evacuate now. There is a bomb in this vehicle. This vehicle will explode. Evacuate now."
Williams and her family got out just in time. 3 others were injured. Tonight, authorities say they've recovered human tissue in the wreckage, but little else. We're standing just blocks away from such devastation. Is Nashville safe tonight?
Nashville is safe. We have no known threats against this city. We're following up on every investigative lead that we have.
Nashville Police Chief John Drake quick to credit the 6 officers who first encountered the RV, each rushing to clear the area and get nearby residents to safety.
They went with their gut instinct and immediately began evacuating people. We'd be talking about a lot of people seriously injured had they not taken those actions.
The AT&T outage disrupted 911 access and grounded flights at Nashville Airport yesterday. Full restoration could take days, as some residents across Tennessee and in parts of Georgia, Alabama, and Kentucky are cut off from cell phone and internet access. Tonight, Music City eerily quiet, as investigators piece together a crime scene they call a massive puzzle.
You could outline a dozen different scenarios of this, of what could have happened, but we were just damn lucky.
Morgan joins us now from downtown Nashville. Morgan, those pictures, what is being done to help people in the neighborhood?
Yeah, Kate, this is a popular neighborhood that a lot of people live and work in. So to help them out, the governor of Tennessee now requesting federal assistance from FEMA. Those funds likely going right to cleaning up all of this debris. A lot of the folks who live here that I've spoken to have compared it to a war zone. Kate?
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.